Well, hello back. So here I am. I'm doing a new vlog. But this is the homeless life. So all I'm doing is doing the homeless life in Sydney. But this year is actually that I was doing it similar before. Now I'm. This is not quite rendered. I'm really homeless. I'm waiting for the app payment. Or this is pretty much what I was doing. I started a sort of a different homeless life in Sydney when I first came. Being homeless in and out, and that. So I'm basically gonna do this gangway review. So they're good. I like these fellas here, but they like a $6 now or something. These were for $3 on a discount and that. Or I've been called at night, going to like a only got like a blanket sleeping bag and that. So I've been cold and shit. So if I sleep in these pants, that these are not that good. Normally just use one pants to sleep in the same ones and that. But these fellas here, they're not that good for sleeping. He ends up wrinkled and shit. So I had to go and do a Kmart haul. So I'm doing a Kmart haul. I did buy some bargains, only spent $4. So I have a Kmart haul coming up for you. And then, so basically, I doesn't have any income or nothing like that. Only out here with the real Centrelink job seeker payment. Live the good life. However, no rent to pay. But in Australia, the Centrelink payment is two payments. One is your welfare payment, and on top of that, they pay rent assistance. However, rent assistance, that's only like 130 a fortnight. But if you doesn't pay it, you lose that 130 a fortnight from your payment. So then this basically, that you pay to sleep on the street, man. Yeah. Okay? They take that off ya. So you lose 130 a fortnight for not having rent payment. So this ends up like I'm like a 770 now a fortnight for basically to live off. I'm actually working, up testing and that, waiting for the apps, payments and that. So I only just got like my black card there. These are like a debit card, not a credit, nothing. No credit, nothing. Okay. So I'm not gonna be using much service or anything like that. I don't think that my up payments is that far. So I've decided not to go Homelink because in here I have more room. It's all on my Facebook, Kufu Dubai. You can see it all on there and that. The same Facebook as before. So basically, what I want to do is start with popping a bottle. I did buy a 5-pack bottle. I blew the budget today, but I've ended up buying Greenways and Coke and that. So I want to pop these. Let's start with having a toast to the simple homeless life and that. It's gonna be just me, no other bums in here or anything. So live the bum life and that. So I'm gonna pop these. Let's have a toast. Let's pop these. got the balls off. Boom. Let's have a toast. So basically, that's it. So I have like a nice toast. I just roll a quick banger in that, and then we'll continue with that whole and that. So actually for the tube, this is my camp. I'm actually in Bellevue Hill. That's near Bondi Junction, Sydney, Australia. This is Cooper Park. It's on a slope and that's fairly steep. It's got like a path. This is like a natural rainforest looking type of park, which got like hikes through the bush and that goes to the junction and there's tennis courts down there and everything. So I was cooking in here, but coppers came and that. So this is like this looks like the old Arab prayer fucking gazebo here. There are no windows or anything. So basically what I want to do is just roll a quick banger and then we get on with this whole videos and that. Starting to run out of light and that. It's getting dark. I does have some light on my iPhone, so I might have to light that up. Let's see if it will work. I've touched it, man. You could do it this way. No music. If you can see better, yeah, you can see me slightly better. That's not that good of a light, but that does work. So there's two shady there and that. So just a quick banger. We're gonna start cutting it short and that. So it doesn't have any papers in here anymore. So I need another paper. So I roll a quick banger of that, and then we're gonna do this whole. So I basically just bought a pair of track pants and a pair of shorts. They were marked down, reduced completely to $2. $2 and that. So basically I just skip this ad. Oh, no, that's not, no skipping. So basically, behind me, if you can see it on the shelf. So a quick banger, and we'll continue on. So I need it because my sleeping bag and that. Then I have rest of it is on my Facebook, man. You couldn't do it with 3 cameras and shit. Then this Android is not going that good anymore. Fufu Dubai Facebook, man. All I got here is this and this. Stuff it on here. I could have got one stand out, only one selfie stick. So that's $2 receipts here, man. Kmart. Tags are still on it. Kmart, Bondi Junction, Westfield. these are the shorts. But these are actually the big one and that's the tag. But this is the other tag. You couldn't see it that good now. And this tag. So that's that. The ankle ones, I think. Yeah. But these are lighter than the other ones. That's why I got them. So what I'll do is, because my sleeping bag is thin in that, I'll chuck those on. But these, like I said, 4XL. They're not that big. So these for swinging and that only, and that. They're not that big. They look a little bit small. Does have a pocket in here, but it's stitched up. This oh no, there's a zip. Does have a zip there. This one doesn't zip up. Only got one zip on that side, but they're too small for me. It looks too small of that and that. So there it is, fellas. So the next one, what I got here, is these track pants. They're Everlast ones. I got it on sale for $2. Not sure how much they was. You couldn't tell how much there was or anything like that. So they're the Everlast. So these fellas here, that's for sleeping. They're only 2XLs. They need normally 3XL, but that was the only one in there, man. But for sleeping should be alright. Yeah, so that's sort of, they're good. They'll be good enough for me and to sleep in. But these, you could wear these out and they're nice and comfy, thinner leg and it's like a little bit too tight though, little looser and shit, because if I start walking faster, then what happens is that doesn't ends up sweating that if it's too tight like my other pants that soaks in with the sweat and that. So these tracks here, so that's the end of today's haul. So that's the end of the haul. Then let's have another toast. So I'm just gonna camp in here, sleeping bag, pillow. Rest is on the Facebook. I have another episode of the homeless life coming up, but they're not that easy. And have a toast. Hey.